your first alert weather with meteorologist Eric Burke.
All right, that fog out there is thick.
Yes.
Very thick.
Very, very bad. So just take your time, leave a little early.
Yeah, worst we've seen in a long time, I would say, as far as widespread. Visibility about a quarter mile or less in most locations. So headlights on, not those high beams though, because the fog droplets just reflect that right back into your windshield. So let's show you some of our cameras. They're not showing much, but I just want to show you kind of what it looks like outside. There you go. Of course, that's some 300 feet in the air high atop Saturn V, but also our cameras toward the surface. Not necessarily the Parkway camera, but the 565 camera, Decatur camera, Athens camera, Gunnersville, all of them just sheets of dense fog. So please slow things down. This is not freezing fog by any means because our temperatures are quite mild this morning in the mid to upper 50s, even some low 60s, but just allow some extra time heading out the door this morning. Here's a look at our visibility numbers there, around a quarter mile in most spots. I do see quite a few zeros, especially over the state line into Middle Tennessee, also down to Albertville, Marshall County, but this will stay with us through about 8 to 9 a.m. Once we start to warm up even more, that wind will start to pick up out of the south and east, and you'll notice it won't really feel like a January day today. It will feel more spring-like than anything. Our dew point climbing into the 50s and 60s, and we've got a cold front coming in from the west. There's a greater severe weather threat off to our west into parts of Arkansas, Louisiana, a good chunk of Mississippi. We'll have a line of storms that will be moving from west to east as we head through the late evening overnight hours, and it should be a weakening line of storms. Now, they will likely be noisy. Some wind gusts over 40 miles per hour expected, loud thunder, a lot of lightning, some heavy rainfall, but it should be a pretty fast moving line. So flash flooding not really a concern of ours, but if these storms start to slow down, we could see some higher rainfall totals and eventually some flooding. Tornado threat, it's not zero, but it's really quite low for the setup that we have. It's not anything like what we had last week. Think back to last Thursday, first alert weather day. We had those tornadoes ongoing through Lawrence, parts of Morgan, Limestone County. Isolated showers, have the umbrella to play it safe, but a lot of us will actually stay quiet and dry today. Wind picking up late this evening. Look at these temperatures here in the mid to upper 60s. Now, the recent model data has pushed back the arrival time a little bit. Initially, we were thinking about 8 to 9 a.m. Looks like it will be more around midnight as that line of storms starts to move through. When you see the brighter colors there, the purples, that's some very heavy rain, maybe some pea-sized hail with this. Of course, the threat of some gusty winds around 40 miles per hour or stronger. Out of here by 7 a.m. Temperatures tomorrow morning quite nice again in the mid to upper 50s. We will be sunny and dry. The wind starts to pick up by tomorrow afternoon, though. It's going to be a generally windy day, especially with those gusts 30 plus miles per hour. May even have a wind advisory for parts of the day on Thursday. Just focusing on that threat of maybe some stronger storms coming in late tonight, overnight into tomorrow morning. Meteorologist Chelsea Aaron will be tracking that for you late tonight into tomorrow morning. I'll come in probably about 2 a.m. take over babysitting that line of storms as it moves through. The colder air comes in Friday into the weekend. Showers likely for your Sunday.